What up? You in the office? Oh, you
Oh
working
yeah, that's
working
how you.
tonight.
Oh man, what school you at, Coach?
I'm at
Big
Kilgore.
Kilgore
Oh, Big
College.
Kilmore. Okay, okay. Oh wait,
Kilgore College. Big
is,
Chip in the house.
is that a
Big
JUCO?
Reason 14. Yo,
Oh,
coach.
okay. Oh.
Big Chip.
Hey, Coach, I'm gonna follow you and I'm gonna DM you. I got some DMV talent I'm trying to send out there.
Come on, bring them this way. We
Yes,
always
Hey,
recruiting.
Lord. Yes, Lord. The
reciprocate.
last time I got on here with a D1 coach, man, tough. Take bro off. Why you talk to Coach Eddie Kane?
He talking about I'm about to talk to coach. I'm about to talk to Steph about this JUCO thing
Oh,
we talking
okay.
about.
Yeah, the last JUCO coach I got on here, coach, man, I sent my baby out to Paris, man. She committed.
Okay. Which one? What
Yeah.
was her name?
Aaliyah Duncan.
Okay. Yeah, they in our
Mm-hmm.
conference. Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, nah. Uh, so coach, a couple parents have
Tell
been asking me.
Will
Like
get on here, man.
I don't know what Will doing. Will said he has
Will
some stuff to talk about.
Will probably counting some stacks and shit. This
He don't
nigga.
know what Will doing. But
Yeah.
anyways, coach. So parents kind of been hitting me up because a lot of high school people, like a lot of high school kids, can get their associate's basically degree while they're in high school.
Yeah.
Um, so talk about like the reasons or benefits to still come in JUCO, even if you already have, or what kind of classes would they be taking?
So JUCO's basically you getting a lot of your core classes out of the way, right?
Uh huh.
And so then if somebody has taken, it depends on what you want. If somebody is essentially taking all of their core classes and they are, about to graduate, then you take a couple classes that's towards that degree,
Hmm.
and you would need to only do a year. And that way you don't go over your progress to degree plan if you want to go Division 1. If you can't find a D1 that wants to get you outside of high school, the benefits of going JUCO is, hey, I've already got a lot of my classes, and I know that everybody's classes is different. So you probably would have to find, you probably gonna have 12 to 15 hours, somewhere between 12 to 20 hours that you will have to take regardless, so that you can get the degree towards that
You
school.
talking about
Um,
you talking about even after high school, like after you took those high school classes towards dual credit classes?
Dual credit classes. Now, if you're in like let's say I'm in Houston and I'm taking dual credit classes to Lone Star, and
Mm-hmm.
then I graduate from Lone Star. Cool. Now you got your associate's degree in Lone Star. Now you have to ask yourself, do I want to play college basketball? All
Mm-hmm.
right. Do I have a 4 year that wants me? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now, if you have a 4 year that wants you, that's great. Now you're going in as a junior, um, and you would want to use those 2 extra years towards your master's.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome,
Right.
right? But for the average person, you're gonna be young, right? So you graduating 17, 18 years old.
Right.
Now you're technically a junior in college.
Right.
That's a lot of pressure for a 17, 18-year-old, because a lot of formative things happen between 18 and 20. You know what I mean? Um,
You counted as a freshman though
you're counted
on
as
the
a
court.
freshman on the floor, but in the classroom, you counted as a
You're a
junior.
junior. Okay.
Yep. So you'll still have your 4 years of eligibility. You'll still have your
Right.
4 years of eligibility. But in the classroom, you would be considered as a junior because you already walked away with your associate's degree.
Got you.
So now the classes that you're taking are classes towards your college degree because you've gotten all your cores and basics out the way. So
Mm-hmm.
then you have to ask your question. You have to ask yourself this question: do I want to take on a heavy load? Let's say I want to I throw a degree out there.
Uh, education.
Okay, let's say I want to,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, education, boom. I done took my math, my sciences, my English, my histories, boom. As soon as I get in, now it's time for me to take my education 1301, 1302, and then everybody know the last year of education is student teaching. You
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now you're doing that, going in, just graduated high school, you got 1 year of college, and then that next year you're going into student teaching, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and you're trying to play sports.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out what's best for you. So a lot of people, what they'll do is if they're not getting their 4 year, the school that they want for They're 4 year coming out of high school. You
Mm-hmm.
go 1 year of JUCO, and it's a degree plan, right? So you probably do either the degree plan that you want to get. So if you want to do education, you go to a JUCO that has like that education field, or a lot of us do like a associates in arts or associates in science. So that kid most likely has a degree in associates of arts or associates of science, which is blanket for most degree plans. So hey, I
Mm-hmm.
got my degree already in associate of arts. Cool, come do 1 year. Now you have a degree in associates of science, but we treat you like a transfer kid, and you need to, you need to find your school within that first year. And
Mm-hmm.
the reason why is because you don't want to take so many hours towards your
Right.
degree. You're not going to be able to go D1 because you've taken too many hours towards that plan.
So coming out of high school, the dual credit classes. So even when you graduate with dual credit classes, you're still going to be short of an associate's degree
You need 60 hours.
to graduate.
So I don't know too many. You needed 60 hours to graduate with an associate. So I don't know too many high schoolers that got
Got you.
60
Okay.
hours. So you
So
still gonna have to take something.
got
Unless you just like really, really like, you started your freshman year, you started 12 hours here, 6 hours there. I mean, it is very much doable, but most people typically have like 24 hours. You
you.
know, I deal with most kids that, coach, I already have college courses out the way. I've already took my math, sciences, English. Those are dual credits.
Mm-hmm.
Great, boom. And then when you add it all together, it's typically around that 24 to 30 hours. You still need another year because you need 60 hours to graduate with an associate's degree. So then
Mm-hmm.
you're good there. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't hurt you.
Got you. So no, I don't think it necessarily hurts, but I think a lot of kids are like in that position of like maybe they want to go play D1, but they like, what's the point of me going JUCO and I already got these amount of hours? So I think like that's the question they was kind of confused on. I think you made sense a little bit, but so they would basically only come to JUCO for that 1 year if they already got their dual credit classes, and then hopefully they can play good enough to get uh, a Division 1 scholarship or
Yeah,
D2, whatever the case may be.
yeah, you can still treat it like the same. It's just most kids will have 24 hours. I've dealt with kids that have anywhere from 24 to 30 hours, which is cool. You got your freshman year done in high school. Um, and so now you come in as a sophomore in the classroom and a freshman on the floor. So now you still have more opportunities to hoop. Um,
Mm-hmm.
in college, regardless of wherever you're going, you're gonna take 15 hours per semester because NCAA JUCO, you need 12 hours to be eligible.
They was going
You
to
need
play.
12.
Yep.
Yep. So most college coaches gonna put you in 15 hours in case you don't know what you're doing, in case whatever the reason you gotta drop a
Yep.
class or whatever, you gotta stay eligible.
Yep.
All right. So cool. So let's say you have 24 hours. You go to your JUCO or whatnot. You came in as a freshman. Great. All right. Well then you finish and you're not getting the offers you want. Coach, I need to do one more year. Instead of doing those 15 hours, now you drop it down to 12, right? Because
For
in that's what
the following year.
the following year. So if you end up doing 2 years
Mm-hmm.
of JUCOs instead of one, if you're not getting the offers that you want in your 1 year, most people get what they want their 1 year because you're technically like a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
But let's say you're not getting what you want and you're still young and it's like, oh, I'm not really in a rush to go to that 4 year. I mean, we're most likely gonna push you to try to go to that 4 year
Mm-hmm.
because it's better for you academically, right? And
Mm-hmm.
those are any good coach gonna be like, listen, like, baby, here go the offers that you have. Let's try to look at. I'm just being real with you because at
Yeah.
the end of the day, if you that hooper, like you going to play in the WNBA overseas stuff like that, you going D1, most coaches don't want to mess up they don't want to mess up what you got going, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And if you're not taking care of your academic part and you go over those hours, it's going to mess you up because you have to get a certain amount of you have to have a certain amount of hours towards that degree plan. And so you want to stay away from taking any specific classes because that specific class may not transfer to that specific degree plan.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you took engineering 1301 here doesn't mean when you go to Yale, they're going to consider that the same engineering 1301 because y'all, what are y'all teaching? You get what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
once you start getting to that level of taking specific classes towards your core level classes, that's where things start to get a little tricky. So for those athletes that are dealing with that, these are the questions you need to ask yourself. What are the looks that you're getting? What are the offers you're getting? What's up, Coach G?
Yeah, Big
Yeah.
G.
um, so any of those coaches that are, any of those players that are looking at, okay, this is what I want to do. This is my degree. Because most of those students that have college core classes already are already knowing what they kind of want to do academically. They
Hmm.
got some good, hey, I want to make school as cheap as
Right.
possible. So then they know when they go on a Juco, they need to be focused on, hey, I'm doing my one and done.
Hmm.
I need to be very specific on what type of schools I want to go to, and you treat it just like a transfer. And then
Hmm.
you still have all the ample opportunities, and you use it as, I get more variety of schools that I can market myself to. But just know, for your academic purposes, you're like a transfer student. Let's get your degree so that next year you can go now to that 4 year and focus on your specific classes towards that degree. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So it's like really, you got to be super strategic. Like when you coming out, if you in that dual credit going into the JUCO world, like you got to be really strategic on what schools you kind of get. Like I think that's hard because like what if a kid like what's the girl name Kaya? That's at your
Uh-huh.
is her name Kaya?
Yep.
Got you.
I'm reading
So like
these
Kaya,
comments.
let's say for instance, she's having a great year. Like I don't know all. I know she got like ODU, SFA, and stuff like that. So most of her classes are going to transfer to those schools that she's going to.
All her classes gonna transfer because JUCO is core classes. So you gotta make sure you going to the right JUCO. Like, so all her classes are gonna transfer. I She's taking all her maths, all her sciences, all her Englishes. We won't put her in no bullcorn classes. So let me put y'all in game for the student athletes. Don't go to no school, don't go to no JUCO, and you taking basketball 101. You taking PE classes. You laughing and I'm being for real.
No, because
Yeah.
I went to
I'm trying
Kilgore
to help
for a
y'all
semester.
out.
I went to
And
Kilgore for a semester, so I know what you're talking
yeah.
about.
Don't go up in there taking badminton and tennis and all of that stuff as your electives. Now you done took, because you got to get a certain amount of electives, you got to get a certain amount of core classes. And so a lot of people will put you in these elective classes and you hooping and you eligible. And people like, yeah, yeah, I want you. You ain't took now liquor core classes. You look
Hmm.
at your English, you got D's. You look at your maths, you got low C. You have to have, in those core classes, you have to have great grades. For those are the classes that those D1s are looking at. They don't care about the basketball class and the badminton.
Hmm.
All my kids that's going D1, them coaches looking at, what is she getting in algebra or statistics? What is she getting English 1, English 2? Did she take her US government, her history? There's check boxes that each college has, all D1s have. And so that's why it's the benefit of going JUCO, because those classes are going to be the same level. You have a smaller classroom setting, you get more help with it. And now you're walking out of, if you're not strong with math,
Hmm.
you go JUCO, you take that math class, you get it out the way, and you got an A. You ain't got to go to that 4 year and be in a class with 100 people struggling in that same math class. You got that out the way. Now you can just focus on your core classes.
Hmm.
So like I said, it's a benefit to take those classes and get it out the way. Most kids coming out of high school, I ain't never really ran into a kid that has more than 24 hours of dual credit. So you still need to go JUCO if you're not getting those offers you want, so that you can get those core classes out the way. And then those all transfer. Your 60 hours will transfer over to the 4 year. Now you just need another 60 hours in your core, whatever you wanted to do your degree in, and you graduate.
Got you. So now is this on? Now this is Region 14. And do most regions kind of all transfer to a Division 1 or Division 2 school for the most
Yeah,
part, or
yeah, most of them. I don't like to speak on other people's schools, but yeah,
got you,
most
got
of
you.
them. Yeah, but yeah, most of them do. It depends. I know in the state of Texas, most of them do. I can speak for Texas. Most of them do.
So most of the JUCOs in Texas transfer to
Uh-huh.
bigger
Uh-huh.
Texas JUCO. I mean Texas universities.
Yeah, and all over. Yeah, because
Okay,
I
okay,
got,
okay.
like I said, Old Dominion. I got a
Right.
kid going to Charlotte. All their core, the main thing is their core classes you have to have good grades in your core classes.
Got you. Okay.
So
Okay.
anybody thinking of going JUCO, anybody thinking going dual credit, your math, sciences, Englishes, history. Those are the four things. Math, science, English, history. Make sure you have A's and B's in all of them classes, because after that, them D1s don't want to fool with you. All the other stuff, that's great, that's dandy, but them core classes, that's what you got to have good grades in.
Got you. So let's say, like I just want to make it clear for everybody, like when I post it and stuff, so they can go back and watch it. So, say for instance, I'm coming out of Duncanville, right? I got 24 hours. I got some D2s. I got some some JUCOs. So do you feel like it's more beneficial to come to you if my goal is Division 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever level that is. Do you feel like it's more beneficial to kind of come JUCO and play that 1 year and do my classes there and then try to go up, or do you think it's beneficial to go D2? And I know like it's a kind of a tough question because you want to promote like JUCO, but I'm just trying to get
What's
a
what's
realistic.
your end goal?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always tell people, what is your end goal? I ain't got nothing against D2,
But
D3 NAIA, right? But I always ask a kid, what's your end goal? If your end goal is to play Division 1 basketball, I'm
mm-hmm.
gonna tell a kid all day, go 1 year of JUCO
Mm-hmm.
and then go play D1 basketball. How many people are you finding? Let's be real. We
Okay.
got G on here right now. How many Division 1 coaches is going to a D2 school to go pick up a kid out of a transfer portal? Come on.
Coach, you trying to get on? Answer the, you trying to get on? Answer the question?
Nah, because she don't want that smoke. She said, nah, I ain't trying to. I mean, statistically,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like, is there anomalies?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Like, obviously, yeah, there's anomalies. If you're that kid, that dog, that probably, could have went and helped the D1, but a D2 snatched you up. Yeah, you're gonna get that portal and you're gonna get snatched up because that might have been where you should have been. And so, but not that ain't happening like a reg. There's more. All I'm saying is there's more kids coming out of JUCO doing 1 year going Division 1 than the latter.
Yeah. No, that makes
And
sense.
so if you want to go and you just want your school paid for, you want to create a legacy and play 4 years at one spot, and all of the things, then yeah, and get a
Hold on, what are you doing? Before you even watch this video, make sure you like and you subscribe. The more this channel grows, the more you can get seen by college coaches. That's the whole objective. And maybe some good conversations with our podcast. 2 shows weekly. Make sure you like and subscribe. Go subscribe. It's in you. Just go subscribe. I love y'all.
good education, then yes, go D2, stay there, create your legacy, and be a part of a winning culture at a D2. But I always tell kids, if your goal is to go D1, it does not make sense to go D2 than to go D1. It makes sense to go JUCO, do your year, and then go.
Got
Hey, tell them I said what I said, Coach G. They're going to do what Coach telling you right there, because no D. Well, first of all, the D1 coach can't even talk to the D2 player because it's NCAA. You don't want nobody. You don't want
Wait, you said
nobody
a D1 coach can't talk to a D2 player?
if they're at the D2 school. So
For real?
if I am at such and such university and I'm at a D2 school,
Right.
and you're coaching at a D1 school,
Right.
and I'm hooping at the D2 school, it's NCAA school. We're at two different schools. You can't talk to them
Mm.
because that's recruiting. Y'all in the
Oh,
same
yeah.
league. That's
Yeah.
recruiting.
Yeah.
But if you're a D1 coach, I'm at JUCO, I'm a player at JUCO, you can talk to me all you want to.
Hmm.
So now if I'm a D2 player, I've got to bank on having high numbers, right?
Mm.
I better be a walking double-double. High numbers where it's just evident that I'm the best player out there. Then now, whatever your situation is, you might not like it or whatever it is, whatever the reason is, or you want to go higher, that's cool. But now
Mm-hmm.
you got to risk getting into the portal and then somebody sufficient for you to get you out of the portal. If you got connects, great. But for the average kid, that's not,
Mm-hmm.
So I always tell people, what is your end goal? If your end goal is to go D1, you would be better. If you're gonna go D2, do Juco 1 year anyway. And if the D2s are there, if you got
Yeah.
D2s coming out of high school, you're gonna have the D2s when you go get out of that 1 year Juco,
Yeah.
or bet on yourself and do the 1 year and then get D1s.
Yeah. Now that makes
And it
sense.
doesn't hurt you.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt you at all. And
Got you.
you're playing instead of going somewhere, being a freshman and figuring it out. You get to play and
Yeah.
work through all of that. Because D2 ain't no different than D1 when it comes to playing. We all got to win. So
Yeah. Yeah. But I think that roast a little tighter with that D1 though.
that rope real tight. I ain't even
That
gonna
rope,
lie,
that
but
listen, that rope a little tighter than D1 though. Yeah, yeah, that rope a little tighter than D1. But nah, like that do make sense. So let's say my degree is in business because that's what most athletes go into is business, like a business degree. So say, means you got your dual credit. What type of classes am I taking that first year, and then if I gotta stay that second year, what is that?
you
What does
going
that kind of look?
to the more harder classes, like so business, like that first year you're taking, like I said, you're probably taking your English one. Second year you're taking your English two, your second form of math, whether that's
Mm-hmm.
statistics. You have to take a certain amount of electives. So that's where you're not getting that at your high school. So like for us, for the kids that we have business here. For the kids that want to do business, one of your electives is going to be a business type of class. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Marketing 101, business 101, whatever that is. And that goes towards your elective degree. Now, when you transfer, that'll go towards your business degree as well. Does that make sense? But now, whatever that specific, I want to go to Texas A&M School of Business. They have their specific business classes that you have to take to graduate from with that degree.
Right.
But you have already taken some classes at a JUCO that you are well versed in that. So when you start taking those classes, you're like, I already know this stuff, or I'm not, because once you get to them schools, it's competitive. All those specific degrees are super competitive. What's your GPA looking like? You want to be a nurse? You want to be engineering? It ain't, oh, I just want to be there and check the boxes. You got to make sure you have the GPA to even get into that program. And so it helps you more to know what's going on, already know terminology, because you've already taken classes like
So
that.
it's pretty much a rerun when you get to the 4 year, in a sense.
Uh, I wouldn't say necessarily a rerun because you're learning more, because it's more intense and that's the only thing that you're studying. But
Gotcha.
it's your basic. It's getting your basics out the way. Like you walk in when you go to that 4 year and they use a terminology, you know, they don't have time to be like, this is what this means. This is what, when I use this term, this is what I'm talking about. If I'm talking about stocks and bonds, you better know what stocks and bonds already is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm. Got you. So basically, the most that you would probably have to do is a year coming out of high school with the dual credit classes.
that's exactly what you have to do. Yeah.
Okay.
But that's if you have 24 hours.
Right.
Most kids don't have 24 hours.
24. That's
Yeah.
like the max coming out of high school.
Yeah.
20, 24 to 30.
If
Got you.
you're like super duper smart, like, and I'm not even saying like super duper smart, but if you like just really, really on it and been taking dual credit classes since your freshman year, you may come out there with like 30, 40, but that's the anomaly.
Yeah.
The most that I have ever seen has been 24. Most kids coming out dual credit like 15 hours, if we being real.
Because
You can still do
you
your
can
2 year.
start your junior year for the most, like the average kid starts their junior year in high school
So
with dual credit classes.
so 12 to 24, right?
Got
Because you still
you.
got your high school, then you got your dual, then you know what I'm saying, anything from
Mm-hmm.
there. So like I said, the max is gonna be is 24 hours. That's still a whole nother year. And that's if you got the grades that you actually wanted, in
Right.
that class. You might need to retake a class. You might have not taken as many hours, so it just kind of depends. But if you got 24 hours, that's just 1 year. You still got a whole nother year and a half
Mm-hmm.
because you got to get 60 hours.
Right.
So then
Wait, so
that's when
you got to have 60 hours to graduate from Kilgore?
you have to have 60 hours to graduate with an associate's degree, period.
Oh, see. Okay.
Yep.
Got you.
Yeah, you got to 60 hours, and you have to have one. Don't let me lie on this. Like 121 something to have a bachelor's degree.
Gotcha.
It's 100 and something. So, and it all has to go towards the degree.
Yeah.
So not just random classes everywhere. That's why you see
Mm-hmm.
people that, yeah, you've been in school for 4 years. Yeah, I've been in school for you 4 years, but you ain't been taking no classes towards that degree. Now you gotta stay an extra year. That's why you gotta know what you're doing.
Mm.
So
That's why I
that's
say
what
you
I
gotta be real. You gotta be real. That's why I say you gotta be real strategic, like with
you
your
you just need to know what you're doing. I think too many people don't like tell these young ladies and young men like they just go to school. I think a lot of it has to do with a lot of people not being in school. I think like people are just taking classes. I think that's why it's all who you play for, like making sure you're in the right classes because you know how many people have we seen they think they're about to graduate and then
boy,
they be like, nah, you exactly you 8 hours short, you 10
boy.
hours short. What we've
Make
been
it.
doing the last, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
it makes somebody want to quit and be like,
It
I'm done with this.
exactly.
And you right there at the
I had me
end.
hooping for 4 years and I'm not walking away with my degree.
Agree?
What? I'm about to fight somebody. This is crazy.
Facts. Be ready.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you got to make sure that wherever you are, you just make sure that you have it. I always tell this is a gym for all of you students. When you go to your school, whatever, you ain't got to be a hooper, you ain't got to be whatever. Whatever degree plan that you decide to choose, I want to be a teacher, I want to be this. Tell them to print off your degree plan. It's on the school website, whoever your advisor is, because your advisors mess up too. So have your advisor print off your degree plan. That's every class that you need to take to walk away with that degree. And
Mm-hmm.
then you hold it and you map it out your own self. All right, I need to take 15 hours. That's 5 classes. Maybe I can slip a little 6 classes in here
Mm-hmm.
and you highlight it. I done got these classes out the way. Now this next semester, that way when a professor or an advisor or a coach is like, well, listen, I'm gonna put you in this class, you can be like, nah, this ain't nowhere on my degree plan. This ain't nowhere in these
Yeah.
60 hours.
Yep.
So we got to figure this out. That way you graduate on time.
So now, what about? I know you probably don't have to deal with this as much, but like when you get to that 4 year, it's kind of like certain coaches don't want you to take certain classes or get in certain programs because of the practice schedule, the travel schedule. You know what I'm saying? So like, how do you really fight that demand? I guess as a student athlete,
You got to decide what school you want to go to. There's some coaches out there that's going to let you do that.
right?
Yeah, there's going to be coaches that's going to let you do that, but there's going to be coaches that aren't going to let you do that. So if your degree is that, that's where we got to make these big girl decisions. Is if I want to go play for that school, and it doesn't mean that coach is a bad coach. That coach has a
Right.
job to do. And so if you want to be an engineer, if you want to be a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of student teaching, those are high demand degrees that if you're a student athlete are very difficult to do. And
Mm-hmm.
so you have to find a coach that will allow you to take those med classes and go to those labs, or go do your student teaching and miss practice and be okay with you missing practice twice a week and filling you in. If and those are the questions that you have to ask while they're recruiting you.
Mm-hmm.
And go from there, because if you don't and you just go to the school because you like the coach, you like the team, you like the vibes, and then it's time for you to start taking these classes and the coach raising hell about it, you know I see both sides. So you got to find a coach that'll let you do those things.
Got
Somebody
you.
asked if I'm an academic advisor. No, but one of my jobs back in the day I used to work in financial aid and academics, so that's why I know a lot about this.
Got you. Makes sense. Well, it looked like you was the right person to talk to then. Nah, that's good info. Cause I know I had a couple parents like kind of ask me because I don't have they finalized that JUCO rule yet?
No, no. Well, we haven't even made it to Tampa. It's March Madness right
Okay,
now, so everybody focusing on that. So
gotcha.
we'll know something here pretty soon. The only thing that they have for sure made is that everybody that's played JUCO so far and is at a 4 year, they get an extra year back.
Mm,
So if you're at your college right now and you play JUCO basketball and you're about to graduate in May, and you want to stay another year, you're allowed to stay another
yeah, because
year.
that's how
Um,
my cousin on there. He go to UMHB right now.
mhm.
He go to a D3 and he got that year back because he graduated. I think it's class of 21 or something like that.
Yep.
Class of 21. If you win JUCO,
Yeah.
you can get that year back. So that's pretty much. what they passing right now.
Yeah.
So if they do happen to pass that JUCO rule, does that still apply? Like whatever you just told me, does that still apply coming out of high school? With
I was still, yeah, because that's now you're working towards your master's,
Gotcha.
right? So like
Okay.
you did 1 year of your core classes in high school. You go JUCO, you do 1 year, get your degree, your associate's degree, boom. Then you go to your 4 year, figure out what degree plan you want to do. Hey, I want to be a nurse. Have them print that off. So yes, ask your academic advisor, or go on that school website. Go to the degree. And the school should list all the degrees that they offer. When you click on that degree, it should have every single class that you need to graduate from that specific school with that degree.
Mm-hmm.
But then, so let's say I want to go to UNT and I want to do nursing. I go to UNT, I go online, boom, click nursing. I print off. It should be two sheets of paper, and it should have every single, or a sheet of paper. It should have every single class that I need taken. I go back and I look at my high school. What did I take in dual credit? And you compare the 2 pages. I took English and math in high school. Boom, here it goes right here. I take it out. All right. Then when I went to Kilgore, I took biology and health and science, whatever. Boom. All right, here it goes right. Or A&P, because that's a med class that you need. So I took A&P 1 and A&P 2. Boom, boom, boom. I cancel that out. All right, here at UNT, I have this amount of classes left that I need to take.
Okay.
And then when I go to my advisor, or when you're talking to your advisor, you say, I've already taken these classes, and these classes. This is all I need left to graduate. How can I get out of here in 2 years with these classes left? As simple as that. And then you just got to make sure you pass your classes.
Okay. Okay. Nah, that's good info. That's real good info. Shit, that helped me out a little bit too, because they asked me the question, and I was like, let me ask, what about dog? Let me ask, what about dog real quick?
Yeah, no, you can't. I will say you cannot put your hands in the trust of these academic advisors, because they got a job too. The bigger the school is, the more kids they dealing with. So then you walk up in there and you be like, man, you told me to take this class. They gonna say, I don't remember telling you that. You have to. That's just
Mm,
in anything in life. You got to take your own life in your own hands, and it's so simple. It's right there online. So you just got to print it off and you got to do the work. And the work ain't hard. It's just you got to take time to do the work and call people out on their bullcorn. Like, hey,
mm,
that I already took that
mm.
class. I can't take that class no more because I'm trying to get out of here. And then it's you go from there.
Got you. So you said it's funny that you say that, because a lot of people will be like, dang, that advisor told me to take this class, and I ain't even like, it was a waste of time, basically. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they probably was right
So
too.
you said what?
They probably was right too. And they didn't like they probably was right. And the advisor probably didn't even do it on no malicious stuff. It's just they dealing when you're an advisor, you're dealing with hundreds of people. So it's like, here, let me sit down and look, boom, 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 boom. All right, this is what we're gonna do, boom, boom. And they just throwing you in classes. It's a
Mm,
simple click, you know what I mean? That could have been a mess up, and ain't nobody gonna take the blame for it. They just gonna put it on you. Uh-oh, you got some heavy hitters up in here. It's time for me to get out. Y'all got the heavy hitters up in
No, no, I'm loving what you're saying, sweetie. That's
here.
great because I got a kid. Zay was in college for a few years and was not getting anything done. They were just keeping her eligible.
Yep.
mm,
And
mm.
so I could write a book on this. So once Zay got to UAPB with Coach Dunn told Zay, "Oh hell no, we finna graduate."
Yeah.
She took my baby transcript and said, "Nah, see all this? Nah, oh, hell no. We finna get you. We finna get you." They was just keeping my baby eligible.
Yep. And with JUCO, you just need a degree. You need an associate's degree to be able
Yep.
to go D1. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
Oh,
all
you
you need,
wait. You have to.
You
unless
have
you're a quality.
unless you already qualified, Ed.
Uh,
Unless you like came out of high school and made the SAT scores and all that, then you good. You good. You don't have to worry about that. You can play 1 year and JUCO and go.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but I preach to my girls that I've coached in the past, and I preach to kids that go to college now about it, about making sure that your courses are in line with your degree path and making sure you're taking classes that are credible to what you trying to get. You know, your BA, whatever your BA gonna be in, because I watched it with my daughter, man. I ain't lying. I had never seen. When the UAPB people call me, that's one thing about HBCUs. They want to graduate their students, so they call me and they broke it down to me, bro. They broke it down to me about
basketball 101 classes, wasn't
is
it?
that canoeing 102.
Yeah.
Canoeing 102. Yeah. 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 So yeah.
what, like, so she went to Tennessee, then Texas A&M, right? And
Yeah. She went to Tennessee.
how long did
Then she went
go
to
to Tennessee?
2 years at Tennessee.
2 years. Okay.
2 years at Tennessee. 1 year at A&M.
So she was supposed to be
That portal
graduating.
opened up in 9 days, Jack.
Yeah.
That portal opened up in 9 days, Jack. Let's get these views up, man. Let's talk about it. Because there's gonna be people going that portal that y'all coaches been fucking over, and y'all finna see. Because I got a list of them. I got the whole list of Texas kids that's going in there. Stay tuned, Jack. Stay tuned. And I'm finna find them a home, too. Trust me. We already working on it over here. I'm in the office, baby. I'm in the office. Them kids is sick of y'all fucking over them, man. That's what they told me. They done gave y'all 2 and 3 years to fuck them over. Y'all fucking with their confidence. They just sick of it, dog. Them kids sick of it. And hold up, coach. I'm not gonna say it's all you, cause kids play a role in
This
this
a real one on here. Listen, she won a championship.
Kids
Big
play a
championship.
role in this shit too. But we finna find you a home. We finna
Yeah.
find you a home.
It's not all coaches.
It's not all.
And it's
90% of it is though.
Yeah. It's a lot of assholes in this industry.
Big
It is. There's a lot of
And
assholes in this industry.
these kids is, man, I told a kid today, I said, man, I've been watching you playing on the Big 12 level all year. You don't look like the kid that was playing when you played AAU at Nike Nationals when I seen you killing it. She say, Coach, I have lost myself with these people. She say these people have took everything from me. She said, I don't even believe in myself no more. Now, when you do that to a kid, do you understand what that's like?
Now, wait,
No.
because it's always two sides to a story.
It is.
It's always
But
two
hold
sides
on.
to a
When
story.
the kid do play, she acts a fool. You go look at the kid numbers. When she plays, she does her thing. Because it is two sides to a story. I'm not saying, I know these kids fucked up too.
Is she a freshman?
No, she's gonna be a junior.
Oh, she's gonna be a junior. So you've been in college 2 years, 3 years.
You done gave these people 2 years of your life.
But wait though, so why you ain't played consistently in 2 years?
But go do your research, Ed. Look at the high turnover ratio at that school. Go do your research.
Yeah.
Go do your research, bro.
I don't even know who he's talking about, but I'm just
but all these schools always talking about what they say. Oh, every school got a high racial turn. No, they don't. No, they don't. Not a high. No, they don't. It's the ones that's fucking over these kids that got the high turnover.
I think most schools have a high turnover
So I'm
ratio.
asking this, Eddie Kane. Why is all these schools lying to these kids about they coming in and getting NIL and they ain't giving them no money?
I mean, that is a lie for sure. But
what's the lie?
No, I'm saying like what's G talking about? G said no, they don't.
Man,
what's
G
the lie?
need to get on here. G, come on.
Yeah, G. But
I want to talk. Y'all want me to get out of here so G can get in here?
Now I'm about to get off so G
No,
can get off.
Get off.
Y'all talking about
Z,
NIL
you need
money.
to stay, Z.
Babe, y'all talking about NIL money. That's past my pay grade. This G conversation now. I'm just Juco.
Hold on. Before you get off, G not even gonna get on. But
G not gonna get on, so don't even worry. G not getting on.
How many kids you got leaving this year?
Me?
Yeah, going to the next level.
About 4, 5.
5. That's the ones that's eligible to go. Got you. What schools they going to? Well,
I got 3
Because all of them ain't
with
committed.
offers. I got Nakai going to ODU. I got Lucy at Charlotte. You got Bob with multiple offers. I got Jerry Lee with multiple offers. I got Kamari with multiple offers. So, we're going to nationals, so they haven't made their decisions. But,
Mm-hmm.
when you go to nationals, they're going to get more offers
Offers.
there. So, exactly.
Yeah.
So they'll wait till the end of the year to make those. And then I got I got 2, 3 freshmen. They did really well over the tournament that D1s are asking to. So that will be the conversation once we finish with nationals. Hey, y'all got, you made some noise at regional. You about to make some noise here at nationals. So you got D1s that want you. These are the list of the people who want you. Do you want to do another year at JUCO, or do you want to exceed, do another year at JUCO, see what more offers you can get, or do you like the offers that you have now? Then I got to go
So,
recruit after all of that. So it's anywhere from 5 to 8, really.
Coach, I got a question for
Yes,
you.
Oh,
You
okay.
heard what G said.
I
Every
got,
school don't have a high racial
Yeah,
turnover, bro.
yeah.
hey,
That's
Coach,
what I was reading.
Coach, I got a question for you, Coach. Do you talk to your girls about not waiting on all them old big name ass schools and going somewhere where they know they're gonna go play?
yes. I always
Okay.
ask my kids, I tell them, what do you want? Do you want to go to a school that has the biggest name, or do you want to go to a school where you're going to be able to play? Do you want to go to a winning program where you're going to play, or do you want to go to a program where they win and you will be a part of it? Do you want to go to a losing
Mm.
program where you're going to get a lot of playing
Oh,
time, but you're going to lose, but you're okay with that because you're playing, and then eventually it could build into something? That all depends on what you want.
so talk
Okay,
about schools that may.
hold on. My last question is my last question for Coach is this. I always like to ask coaches this question: Is there anything wrong with being honest with kids?
No.
But
Probably too honest. That my
yeah,
kids get
is
mad
that
at me until they realize, like, hey, oh man, coach really rock with me. I think you're doing them a disservice if you're not honest to them, right?
yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
no, I think you just be,
Yeah,
hey,
but
this is where I see you. This is the
I think in
level.
the industry now, people like me, I'm a dinosaur in this industry. So when I tell kids the truth, like, hey, bro, nah, you ain't gonna never be able to make it to that level right there. And I'm not hating on the kid. I'm not hating on them, but I'm giving them a real interpretation of where I really think they should be at. So I had a couple kids that had NAIA scholarships. I'm talking
Mhm.
about full ride. They sink out. Nah, I ain't no NAIA player. I ain't no. And I'm a Division I player. And so when their mom and dad called me, it's like, Coach, did you tell him this is his level? I said, yes, I did.
Yes, I
This is
did.
what I told him. And some kids have not been told the truth by the people that matter in their life, and so it affects the guys like me that come to them that love them. I love the kid, but I'm giving you the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Most kids haven't until they get to college, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where I
Mm-hmm.
see the two part. Like, I see, yes, there are coaches that are doing the kid wrong, but I also see a lot of situations where the first time that they have been told the truth about themselves is when they get into college,
Yep.
and it's
Yeah.
that's the two-way street, because
Yep.
they ain't, we all want to win, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yep.
I just don't believe there's no coach out there that just ain't playing the kid that ain't gonna help them win.
No,
That's,
hell
Like, you know
no.
what I'm
that's what
saying?
I'm saying. Like it's always a two part. Like
No.
you gotta be. Yes, it is some treacherous coaches out there that just be doing people wrong. But on the flip side, if you about to be a junior in college, there some of that gotta be on you as a player. It
Yeah,
gotta
I
be.
mean, like I said, I get kids that call me about jumping in the portal. I said, you ought to sit your ass still. Listen, you averaging 1.1 and 0.0 and 0.0. Who finna get you?
Yeah.
And you didn't have a high profile name coming out of high school.
Right.
So that's the part I be trying to tell kids. Like, it's okay. It's okay if you was Harmony Turner. If you was Harmony Turner coming out of high school, you had a high profile name. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
if she go in the portal, everybody finna jump on her ass. They know who she is. But I got kids that nobody even know who they are. They was on court 172. Motherfuckers. We never got to see you play. You know what I'm saying? So no, so you go in the portal, and then guess what? You end up with, when I used to be in Cedar Valley, you end up over in Cedar Valley disgusted. You know what I'm saying? Like, you mad? Y'all don't pay for nothing. It's Division III basketball, baby. We don't got no money here. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, so that's what happens with those type of kids, and I hate it for them because nobody ever gave them the real truth. And that's what I'm seeing that's going wrong with youth sports today. Youth basketball is that the truth is obsolete now. Everybody is just lying and just making these kids think they just this and that, and boom, they get. And then when failure hits, they don't know how to handle it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's just my 2 cents. I'm sorry, I just rambled.
No,
My
you
bad.
good. You good.
Nah,
You're right.
I
You're right.
want to tell a quick story real quick, just from because you had spoke on that, right? So, Coach Stephanie had a kid that I went and watched the game, right? She didn't play a kid the entire game, but she ended up staying after and getting shots up and everything. And she was a transfer kid, right?
Correct.
Yeah, she transferred in to Juco from another school. So it's just kind of like she didn't pout about it. She didn't have nothing. Like she was put headphones in and went down there and started working out by herself. And I'm like, oh damn, that's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it
And do
just
you
like
know
shows
that
like the
kid's been having 20 pieces for me and averaging at least 8 to 10 points for me now since that time?
for real.
Yes.
That's crazy, bro.
Dang.
Because you need to
Crazy.
come through and you got to work. You got to work. Ain't nothing going to be handed. You got to
No.
work. And once she realized, like, dog, okay, I typically got in my way everywhere I needed to go. Like, that kid is one of my hardest workers. And she
Nah,
balling.
yeah.
She is
This
balling
was
right now.
after the game, literally after the game. She came in the gym. We was chopping it up, got on that gun, and went to work. I said, "Oh, I'm trying to go play."
The work is the work. The work is the
And you
work.
do got a lot of kids out here that's doing that, bro.
Yep.
Like you do got a lot of kids that care about. Like I tell my parents that I try to the ones I know that got a chance of being something. I tell my parents all the time, if you're so overbearing to where you want it more than your kid, then your kid not gonna ever get to where you want to get.
That's
Mm-hmm.
the one.
In
Like
work
That's
like
mode.
the one.
like like my son and my daughter. Like my son just got off the highway, bro. He going to Stovall Park to hoop with the grown niggas out there right now. He gone.
Wait, at 10 o'clock at night?
Yes, the lights on, nigga. They
Oh,
hooping. It's spring break. It's
oh,
spring break.
oh, okay.
Yeah, they hooping. I didn't tell him to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you got a love for something, it's a place where parents just get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just here for advice, to keep teaching and all that. But the love and hunger is inside of them. That's a whole nother level,
But
man. You know what I'm saying?
is
So
there a certain age that is there a certain age? Because I always talk about this. I feel like most kids need a kickstart, right? And then
yes,
they need a kickstart to kind
yes,
of be like, hey, get your butt up, let's do this.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
they'll kind of autopilot themselves into
yeah.
that type of situation.
I agree with that. And I'm not saying when they born, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, they supposed to, Dad, I want to go play football, I want to go play basketball. It ain't supposed to be like, cause you gotta introduce them. You
Right.
gotta introduce them to, whatever they're doing. But after the introduction and after so long and playing soccer, basketball, baseball, whatever it is they may be playing,
Mm-hmm.
when they get to about 7th, 8th grade, you
Yeah.
ought to know if they really love this shit or not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ought
Yeah.
to know if they really love it or not. You as a parent, you be like, oh yeah, he want this.
Right.
He want this. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
she want this, regardless of who it is. But yeah, I try to mentor to my parents about that because I see some dads out here, the kid be looking like disgusted walking in the training, man. He be looking like, nigga, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And if they
You know
doing
what I'm saying? And so,
and if they doing that in training, imagine when they get to college and you
Yep.
got a coach riding your ass. You get what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
like, God, dog,
yeah, yeah. They gonna check out
Yeah,
quick.
they're gonna be like, man, I ain't even want to do this anyway. I'm just doing this because my parents don't want to pay
Yeah.
for
Yep,
school. You know
yep,
what I'm
Yep.
saying? And we
yep,
like, dude,
yep.
we got a mouths to feed.
Nah.
I I had a kid call me one time and say, Coach, can I still be a part of the team and just be the manager?
How do you make an Airbnb a verb?
Yeah, just be the manager. I just want to be the manager. I don't even want to play no ball. I just want to be the manager. You know what I'm saying? Because that's, you know, at the Division III level, I tell everybody, now that's the belly of the beast right there. You got kids that's working. They work a job, they go to school, and then you demand and practice. We practicing like a mug, and we practicing like a D1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so they got all these other adversaries they got to do and still play basketball.
So I'm about to say that's in Juco too, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though, they not on scholarship. They don't get no money. All they get is financial aid.
Yeah.
And then we don't have no housing for them. We don't have nothing. They got to go get it out the mud.
Yeah.
They got to go get out the mud, bro. So them kids like that. Now, if these some come through there, you be like, you just messed up. You know what I'm saying? You just made some bad decisions and choices, and you got to work your way back up to, you know, get to where you need to get, because they can really play, but they just got a bad attitude. You'll know why they there. You know, it don't take you 2 weeks to find out why they there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, okay, you can hoop, but this is your problem. I see what your problem is right now. But that's a different type of love. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's willing to do that.
Right.
Willing to still practice and got to go work. I mean, we had girls at Amazon working overnight, bro. They leave out of practice, go change. They going to throw packages. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's a different type of love. And never miss practice. Never miss practice.
Gotcha.
You know?
Coach Steph, I want to ask you a question. So, realistically, if all your kids decided to go, well, 4 or 5 of them got to go to the next level, but let's just say the freshmen get the offers and they leave, what would be your turnaround? Like, how many kids would you need the following year if both of your kids was to leave?
Because that most likely is going to happen. Like that's why that's the thing about Juco. That is the great thing about Juco. You got to always recruit a lot of kids. You have to. And so because that, I have to expect that most of my freshmen are qualifiers. You know, they will get a deal, and I'm not going to be the person to be like, I'm never that type of coach to be like, oh, no, you need to stay with me 1 year. Nah, if this is what you want and this is what you like, I'm going to help you. I'm going to guide you. I'm going to be like, hey, I don't think this is the best route, but if that's what you and your family, I'm going to present that opportunity. So-and-so likes you. So-and-so wants to offer you this amount of money. So-and-so wants to do boom, boom, boom. I think if you do 1 more year, you could get better, you could get bigger, or I think this is the best route for you because I don't think you're getting anything higher than that. You know, it depends on how many people is in that young lady's ear. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how much trust they have with me. And so if they want to do their own thing, I'm not going to be that coach that's just going to be like, oh, well, they did this, boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. Nah, you're going to go ahead and go and do you. I just want to make sure you're in the best situation that you're in for you, you know? And so with Juco, there is a high turnover because kids want to go ahead and get to that 4th year and start hooping, which is fair. I understand that. I hoop. So I have to make sure that I'm recruiting 12 to I need at least 12 people on my roster. I got 12 scholarships, 12 full ride scholarships. So I'm getting anywhere from 12 to 14 people on my roster to make sure that we good.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So every year I'm recruiting at least 8 people every year.
How long we got left on here? How long we got left on here, Eddie Kane?
Probably like 20 more minutes, 25 more minutes.
All right.
What's up?
Oh, I just want to tell a story, and I ain't getting back on live until after in April.
I got it. So, but I'm gonna be finished so I'm gonna get finished so he can go. But
yeah, because I'm gonna turn this mother freaker up.
Oh yeah, it's almost time for me to go. Put it this way, we just want. Listen, let me get out of here. Listen, put it this way. I only had 3 returners on this year's team that just won the conference.
Oh wow.
That's just the way it works. That's just the way it works. That's why I think a lot of Division I coaches need to start putting more Juco coaches on their staff because we understand how to do one and done and develop a kid in a year or 2 and keep them going.
So basically,
that's my 2 cents.
What you're saying is it's a job interview for you.
No, 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 no.
The-
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
Nah,
about like,
I was just talking
assistant
noise.
coaches. No, 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 no.
I was just
No, no, no.
talking
I'm talking
noise.
about like assistant coaches and all of the things because
Yeah,
we know how to deal with when a kid says, "Oh, I'm not happy. I want to leave," or "I'm just having a kid for 1 year." JUCO coaches don't get into a panic.
right.
We don't get into a panic. Like we
Coach,
just
they celebrate
that's
your win back there. They fireworks jumping in the
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
Where that background
That's
came
God,
from?
yeah,
baby. That's
yeah.
God.
Hey,
God working mysterious
let me
ways.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. How my big dog Will showed up for me at that championship game. I see you late in
Come
the
on,
cut
man.
cheer me on.
Come on, man. I'm always support. But you know they gonna paint a picture, man. Like I'm the villain, man. I was there for y'all the whole time.
You sure was. He came to
Come on,
every
man.
game.
Come
Sat
on,
down in the
man.
he came to
Cause
every
I want
game.
to see you
Sat
win.
down and
I want
watched.
to see real winners win. That's why.
Hey, I
Nah,
appreciate that. That meant so
facts.
much to me.
I support real winners, man.
Hey, that
You
meant
deserve
Yeah.
so much to
that
me.
though. You deserve that though.
Nah, facts.
You
Facts.
deserve that.
Facts.
I
How long?
appreciate it.
How long you been in KC? 3, 4 years? 3
It's the
years?
third year.
Third year.
It's the third year. I got two my horn and now I'm getting off. Let me tell y'all something.
Go
This
Do
is
it.
ahead.
my third year here.
Yep.
The last time Kilgore College won a conference tournament and the
Come on now,
last time
pop it.
Kilgore College went to the national tournament was in 1993. I'm
Damn.
gone.
Damn.
33
Man.
years.
All I see is fireworks.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
do the firework background one
Pop
more
it,
time.
black.
That was you. You did that
Fireworks out there.
with 2 thumbs up. Two
Oh,
thumbs
Yeah,
up. That's a
yeah.
firework.
It had to be you.
Yeah. Two, yeah, 2 thumbs up for sure. But now that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how does it kind of like feel like
Man, it
just
feels
to kind of
amazing.
change
What
the
you
culture
mean?
back to what KC has been basically in the last like few years?
all glory to
Well,
God, man. I ain't gonna take nothing but these. I give glory to God and I give glory to them kids, man.
yeah,
I didn't go out there and
Yeah,
play, but them
right.
kids believed in the vision. They believed in what I was trying to push. Them kids was hooping.
yeah.
Will
Y'all
was
been,
there.
y'all been,
They was
y'all been working.
hooping.
I tell you what,
Y'all been
coach.
working. Though.
I tell you
Y'all
what,
been
coach.
working behind the scenes.
Coach, are you gonna get a chance to play Gulf Coast?
We played Walter State first, then we played Chipola. Then it goes from there.
Okay, but you will get a chance to play them, right?
Are you struggling with exposure? I'm Coming University is the place to be. Link is in the description to my IG. 15,000 followers. 15,000 followers. And guess what? 450 plus coaches are within those 15,000 followers. You get access monthly, daily, weekly of your stats, your videos are getting placed. Check it out. Book a call in the description. Go to the description, book a call, and talk to me. Just talk to me, okay? Okay. All right.
Right.
If everybody,
I'm
if the
asking
stars align,
you something. Do you have a shooting machine there at that gym?
two of them,
Okay, what is it something that you need there?
I'm gonna call you. There's a bunch of things.
Okay, whatever you give me a list of what you need. If you go beat Gulf Coast, I'm gonna sponsor your program. Either 5,000. I'm gonna do something special. And I said this on live. I'm gonna do that.
Make sure you send me this
But you gotta
screen
go beat
record.
Gulf
Oh
Coast.
yeah, it's going up. Yeah, it's
Hold
going up.
hold on. Let me
We
see
gonna
where they
hold
at
you
on
to
the
that one.
bracket. Hold up.
Cause that's
Hold
home
up.
right there.
Everybody calm
That
down. Everybody
that's
calm down.
home right there.
Gotta go pop
Listen,
Gulf Coast. Hey,
that's
and
home right
then if you
there.
get to Northwestern, oh man, I'm gonna do something else special
But you
for you.
know, Northwestern on that other side though.
Could,
Northwestern
could,
and Gulf Coast on that other
Northwest.
side. Let me see.
I gotta go find another team then, cause
Yeah,
I want you to play Gulf
I'm about
Coast.
to tell you everybody on our side. Hold on. Because I got it on my phone, but if I get on the phone, then it's gonna
But
log
so
off.
there's no way you can meet up with them.
Not there on the other side. Into like the championship then.
Championship only.
Yeah, championship only if they're on the other side.
Championship only.
Hey, there it is. Make it to that championship.
Championship.
I'm a stand on business. I'm gonna write a check to you for the bag.
Hey, let me
Or
tell you something.
you just tell me something that you want me to get to school and I get your program and I'm gonna get it. If it
And
equates
don't.
to $5,000.
You better you better stand on it. Cause I'm gonna hold you to
Oh,
it.
he's
Eddie
standing on it. Don't worry about it.
Kane, now come on, whoa, Eddie Kane. Why would I not stand on that?
Hey,
You think I'm gonna put myself out there like that?
hey, listen, you better stand on
Stephanie,
it.
put this clip out there. You gonna put the clip out there?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, I'll put it
Put
out
this
there.
clip out there.
All right.
Somebody said, well, make it to the championship then.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right.
Oh man, hold on. I'm pulling up the sketch. Boom, here it go right here. Oh no, that's the other one. Hold on. I'm trying to see when
Because I
I'm
know
gonna get to.
I know another.
How did Kaya play in the
She
championship?
got the MVP of the whole conference.
Hey,
got the MVP. That little joker was shooting that motherfucker, shooting the skin off that joint.
Kaya, big Kaya.
No, number
Hit a
3.
three.
Number 3.
Oh no, but the little shorty. Okay,
No. He's talking about that post player.
I'm talking about the
Oh,
pose.
23.
Mm-hmm.
The one that's
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
ODU.
Uh-huh.
Man, that's
yeah.
a goddamn Mack truck, dog.
Monster boy.
Hey, I'm gonna be
Goddamn
honest with you.
monster
Look, I'm
boy.
gonna be honest with you. And you know I don't give a damn. I told ODU y'all got to steal. That kid could have went higher than ODU. That's just me. From what
Want to know
I
what's
see,
so crazy?
What's higher though?
huh?
You want to know what's so crazy? You know what? One of those so crazy. Will I'm
A
talking to
better
my guard
conference.
coaches, and
A
I'm
better
telling them, and everybody's
conference.
scared. Everybody's scared, talking about, oh well, her height. I'm like, it don't matter
Shit.
about her height. I'm telling you right now.
It don't
Now
matter about
everybody
no
A
height.
got
dog is a
Say,
dog. A dog is a
let
dog.
me be
And she
honest
one
with
of
you,
A
them girls.
dog
bro.
is a dog.
Let me
She
be
a
honest
pit
with you.
bull.
That kid belong in the American, the Big East somewhere. I'm just saying. That kid belong in the American or the
Now
Big
the
East.
only thing I really did, I mean, I ain't watched it that much. The only thing I really do is serious shoot a lot. Like as far as like 18, that 15, I ain't really see a shoot like. But then that on that block, that
That's what I'm saying. That
that
joker's
block,
strong as odds, man.
shit, that block a different story.
Yeah. Kid like that, man, you got to give her a little paper too.
Yeah,
A little
yeah,
bit of money. Got to give
yeah,
her a little bit of money. Keep her
yeah,
happy. A little bit of money.
yeah, yeah. Nah, yeah.
Oh, Steph
How did?
gone?
No. She probably answering the message.
Well, guess what,
Uh,
man?
Go ahead.
Well, I got something to say. Let's story time. Z on here too. So all I'm gonna say is, college coaches, be careful how you treat people. Be careful, and I'm being calm as possible because I say this because I remember coming out of high school when Shantae didn't have nothing. We went down to visit y'all. We went down to fuck with y'all. Y'all was taking pictures off the phone, not answering the phone, not this. Now you want to send people to say what she cost and all. Nothing. We don't fuck with y'all. We don't fuck with y'all. And y'all, G know who I'm talking about. We don't fuck with y'all. We're not interested. Keep your money, your bag, and all that. We don't want to do business with you. Period, point blank. The way you did my kid out of high school, we not fuck. You got to be careful how you treat people, man, because the tables can turn, man. Now all of a sudden you want to say and send notes through people. Well, this, that. No, we good. We good. We gonna trust in the Lord. The Lord gonna take care of us. But we not fucking with y'all. Y'all the devil, and I don't do business with the devil. I'm good. I don't do business with the devil. Put this clip out there too, Eddie Kane. Listen, let me tell y'all something. My kid come from y'all can't throw. You think I'ma sell my kid out and let her come fuck with y'all? We know y'all ain't no good for some money. No, man. No, man. What kind of father do that say I am? If I sell my kid out of buying a couple of crumbs, and I know y'all really don't give a fuck about our daddy, and understand this, we come as a package deal. You can't play a manipulation game with mine. It's not gonna happen.
What you mean
It's
y'all
not
coming
gonna happen.
as a package deal?
Dog, if you don't fuck with her daddy, you don't fuck with her.
Mm. I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna hop off this live because it's getting spicy.
Come on, cause I'm
Gulf Coast ain't in the tournament. So who else you got? I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you.
Texas Northwestern in it.
Northwestern on it, but they on the other side.
That's
I'm gonna text you.
what I want. Text me,
But you
text me,
said
text me,
Gulf Coast, so I'm expecting that 5,000. Don't worry
text
about
me,
it,
Yo,
because we already beat them. They ain't even made it in the tournament. All
text
right,
me.
y'all.
all right,
Bye,
All
girl.
right, y'all. I appreciate
Bye.
y'all.
I'm gonna say this right here, man. Them people did my kids so bad coming out of high school, man. And I'm not gonna say the school name, dog. I'm gonna ask y'all this, Z. If you go to visit a school several times, pay to get in the game, they don't even give you no tickets. You drive 4-5 hours to go watch the game 4-5 times, right? 3 times, right?
this the unofficial or official?
No,
No, this the unofficial.
Unofficial.
Yeah, it
yeah,
gotta be
but
unofficial.
now you just going support. You buying flow seats. You jumping up and down, hooping it out. They don't even give you no tickets. They don't have you no tickets at will call. You go down there, they put you in the middle of the court and take pictures on an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
And still the whole summer, don't say nothing, don't offer your kid, don't. And then tell your kid, tell you that that kid over there is better than your kid. And you know damn well that that kid ain't better than your kid. But now you want to send notes. Man, we want to have no, I don't want to have no conversations. I don't. So
let me tell you something, Will. I'm gonna interject on this. Let that shit go, bro. Do you know how many?
The way hold up, Z, hold up. The way I'm letting it go is not fucking with him, Z.
Yeah.
So let's go. That's
Yeah.
the way. But I just had to get on here and say, because I need parents need to hear this. Be careful how you treat people, because you never know if the table's gonna turn and you're gonna have to double back around and fuck with that person.
Yeah. Because I'm telling you what, I've heard it all in this living room of what coaches said they was gonna do for my daughter. And I'm gonna stand up for one woman that really did what she said she's gonna do, and that's Dawn when she was at UAPB. She promised me my baby was gonna graduate college, and she did that shit, bro.
And that's the biggest thing.
Hey, listen, I didn't care about. I've never been into it about the basketball part.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've been into. Zay got to take care of that on her own. I just talked about that, Ed. Your kid got to want this shit way more than you want it.
Right.
If you the one wanting it more than them, they'll never succeed.
Do you do business with somebody that shitted on you and did wrong to you? How can you turn back around and do business with that person?
No, you can't. You can't.
You can't.
No,
come
you
back
can't.
from that.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
See, no matter how big a bag is or nothing, you can't.
Nah.
Because if you'll fuck over me once, you'll fuck over me twice.
Yeah.
You know, me. I hold my tongue on some of these coaches that did my daughter so wrong. I hold my tongue. I don't even say nothing about them because I just erased them. I said, God, let me forgive these people in my heart and let me move on with my life, because I can't keep that hatred in my heart, because that's a sin. You know what I'm saying? I just don't mention them, man. I just don't mention them because my baby has ran into some that were treacherous, bro.
For real?
Treacherous. Yeah.
Damn.
Eddie Kane, you don't understand how dirty this game is, dog.
I mean, I ain't deep in it because I ain't got no actual like kid in it, but I mean, I'm just hearing the stories.
Hey,
like,
but not only that, Eddie Kane, this same people I'm talking about, a kid that play over there right now came and told me that one of the coaches said the other day, Sean's dad is a bit much. I don't really like him. But you calling and talking about you want to have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
See, that's the shit I'm talking about, Z.
Yeah.
No. Because if you don't fuck with her dad, you don't fuck with her. I don't care what nobody say, Eddie Kane. Like you said before, I told you. How can you say you fuck with a kid but you don't fuck with her parents?
Yeah.
It don't go like that.
It's two different people. It's two different individuals.
No, but it's still gonna be that kid is attached to her parents.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, Will. Let me tell you something. Over the years I was with DFW, it's a whole bunch of parents I didn't like, but I never treated their kids bad.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
It's still gonna be something there. Something there.
What would be there though?
So okay, for instance, prime example, Shantaria went to Fort Bend, Austin, right? The coach didn't like me.
The high school coach. The high school coach.
Swore up and down she loved my kid, right? But the true colors came out in the end. Took awards from her, called TABC, say she tore her ACL, she couldn't play in an all-star game, all that. See, I never revealed none of this. But everybody, Trey Phillips, everybody know this. See, that's why I say, you can't say that you like a kid and don't like their parents. Because I don't care what you say. If you mad at them, that parent, you're going to take it out. You're going to find a way to take it out on their kids. Some kind of way.
I ain't never did it.
Yeah,
I ain't never did it.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't never did it. I promise you I have. Because the kid, me and the kid had a great relationship.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying, Will? I've always had great relationship with my players. So I wasn't in this game to mess over no kids. I don't think you get nothing. You don't get nothing back from that. But their parents, some of their parents were problematic people, and they have been problematic through their whole career with other organizations as well. So I just learned how to tune that shit out and not deal with them. But I never took it out on the kid. I never.
Yeah.
It ain't a kid in DFW that can call me and say, Coach Z didn't like my daddy, so he didn't play me.
Well, Z, I experienced it. And I experienced it at DFW when you left. Man, Ross fucked over my kid. He fucked over Viv because he didn't like her dad.
Yeah.
That's why I say, y'all ain't, I seen this shit with my own eyes. I seen it. Dog, you don't like the kid parents. You take it out on the kid, man.
I think it's just certain situations, bro. Like it's probably a rare that you find a coach that wouldn't take it out on the kid.
Yeah, that's
probably
true.
Majority.
I think I'm a stand-up guy, man. I'm not trying to screw over no kids,
but like
bro.
Like you said, rare. Rare's hard to find these days.
Yeah.
Rare's hard to find these days. So for me, dog, I can't even put myself or put my kid. I don't even trust talking to coaches unless I really like you. Man, you may be recording me. You may be trying to put a case on me because you already know at this point, bro, I'm not even supposed to be talking. I can talk to them because I help other kids. But when it comes to talk, I don't even want to talk to coaches. You know why? You ain't finna put them people trying to put a case on you, Z.
Yeah.
No, because they don't like you, Eddie Kane. Yeah. See, you didn't know nothing about that, did you?
Wait, what?
They can put a case on you, bro, and say tampering for talking to other coaches, dog.
Mm-hmm.
As a
dog. Huh?
As a parent?
Yeah. Hell yeah, nigga. So listen, if I call, just say for instance, I call Don over at Alabama A&M, right? Mm-hmm. Talking about Shantaria, and I'm texting, and some kind of way somebody get a hold of me in Don, Texas, right? And they get turned into the NCAA, nigga, that'll make my kid ineligible. Hell yeah. That's why I don't trust nobody, Eddie Kane. Don't talk to me or anything because I don't know your agenda. Right. You know what I mean? It's hard to figure out agenda. But for me, like Z say, I'm not taking none of this stuff personal, but I want you to know we forgave y'all, but we ain't forget.
No, I ain't gonna never forget. I ain't gonna never forget. No, I won't.
Forget, man.
Like, you know,
I can't forget that. Dog, you gotta understand, Eddie Kane. My kid was riding home after these games, looking out the window, bro, and we knew that we deserved that offer, but we couldn't understand why they didn't offer. You know why they didn't offer? And the AAU coach came out and told me, you know why they didn't offer? Because of me. Wasn't because of the talent. They didn't offer because of me. But why didn't y'all say that from the jump? Just say, hey, I don't think it's going to work, man, because we don't really rock with your dad. Right. So we're not going to, you know. But here it is. Hold up. Here it is. I done went all the way to St. Louis and deal with them white folks. And the white folks ain't have a peep out of me. And everybody say, oh, you shitting on the black coaches. No, man. The black coaches the ones that fuck over each other. They fuck over us. The white folks, they keep it 100, man. The white folks keep it copacetic, man. You know what I mean? They don't put personal. I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying here. You can come see about Will if you. I fuck with the white folks. Because the white folks don't do shaky shit. They don't do it. They just don't. They don't, not like the niggas do. The niggas will fuck you over, man. And I'm sorry, man. That's who been fucking me over through all this AAU shit. AAU, all this shit. That's why I do business with the white folks, man.
Well, I just told Ed this. I go out there on Ed's side of town and train, and people appreciate Coach Z. Yeah. I train on my side of town. They tell their kids.
But what color them people is on Ed's side of town?
Yeah, they white.
Man, but everybody think because Will say this stuff. Hold on. Everybody think because Will say this stuff. Oh, Will sound crazy. Will sound this. Yep. Man, I done business with that white woman over there in St. Louis, man, and that white woman did everything that she said she was gonna do. Gave my kid a bag and everything. What no lies, what nothing, everything. I do business.
Yeah.
Black man, guess what? And the black woman, guess what they do?
Yep.
Man, they shit all over me, dog. Every time, Eddie Kane, they do me.
I see parents get up before training over with, walk to the car, and I already told their kids come to the car, ain't paid, ain't did nothing, nigga. That's what I deal with. I gotta chase a nigga in the parking lot for my money.
But them Caucasians, they pay faithfully.
before they even get there.
Before they even
Before
get
they
there.
even get there. Before they even get there, the money already sent and a message on it.
Thank
We were
you.
looking forward to the night. Thank you. Here's a little tip for your drive or whatever. You know, I'm like, man. But
Eddie
then you
Kane.
pour your heart and soul. You pour your heart and soul into your
Funny, Eddie
own.
Kane.
You pour your heart and soul into your own,
Nah,
and they
right.
and they
Nah, I'm wrong.
and they boo boo on you. They just boo boo all over you, bro. They just boo boo all over you.
Duh.
It can't. No, I ain't lying.
That's why I'm laughing,
Yeah,
dog.
you
God,
know I ain't lying, bro.
dog. Hey, what question? What?
Hey, can I show y'all something? Can I show y'all something like right quick?
Oh,
What
shoot.
what is it, Eddie Kane?
Nah, bro. I'm just laughing because it's so funny because it's true, bro. Like,
Hey, look at
Yeah.
something I
and
just
it's,
seen, bro. Y'all see that?
what is that? Should I release the schools that back it up a little bit? Yeah, there you go. Tap screen. Players, a lot of NIL money. Oh shoot. Who is
Oh, it's
that?
jumping off now.
Who is that?
Man, that's a big time person said schools should release schools that owe players lots of NIL money that promised to never pay them this season, but now recruit new players promising even bigger money that likely they won't even paid. Bro,
Yeah.
it's just a repeating cycle. It's just a repeating cycle. A lot of these schools don't got money like they saying, and they just tricking these kids out of position.
Got you. So speaking of that, y'all know the SWAC and the MEAC, right? That's like the HBCUs. Do you feel like it'll help them with recruitment if they break up if they break up and go into bigger conferences, or say for instance, some of the MEAC go into the A10 or the Southland or whatever, just have bigger conferences if those
Well,
HBCU schools.
they're not going to survive because of resources.
Resources.
You don't think so?
So, Zay I had to send Zay money at the HBCU to get ice from the gas station to put in the bathtub. They don't even have an ice tub.
But what I'm saying is, do you think if they go into bigger conferences, they'll get some of that money because they went into a bigger conference? Like
I
they'll
don't
get
think
more.
because you go in a conference, you get more money.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that. I don't.
What's name ain't got no money like that?
Nah.
But
What you mean, like giving money out of
So,
collective to the kids, Eddie Kane?
no, I'm saying like if
so
you at a bigger conference, so like St. Louis is in the
The
A10, right?
Southland ain't got no money.
yeah.
The Southland ain't got no money, Eddie Kane. The Sun
Eddie
Belt ain't got no
Kane.
money.
Eddie Kane, they was riding 11 hours on a bus, boy. They didn't fly nowhere.
Oh,
HBCU don't fly nowhere. They ride a bus everywhere.
oh, dang.
Hey, Eddie
Yeah,
Kane, let me say this, Eddie Kane, and not to interrupt you, Z. Now let's get this understood. I love who I am as a black man. I wouldn't trade being a black man for nothing in the world. I love my black folks, but every time I give my black people a chance, they fuck me over. That's all I want to say. It's not that I love who I am. I love being black.
yeah, me
But
too.
every time I give us a chance, I get
Mm-hmm.
fucked over, man. It's just what it is. So it's hard for me to continue to. I can't just keep getting abused, Eddie Kane, by my people. So I'm afraid to do business with them. I'm afraid, dog. I'm
Mm-hmm.
afraid. I'm
And
afraid. I'm afraid.
those are the kids. Like I told Ed last week, those are the kids that I love helping too. I like helping them.
Mm-hmm.
I really do like helping them. But it's the unfortunate part of it is it's always a hustle on the other side. It's like I watch white guys come in town and the mama don't even have the money, but she'll write that check up front, nigga, for her kid to be in that camp.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Kane,
You know what I'm saying?
Eddie Kane, be honest. You think we wrong for this, for saying this? Like,
I mean,
because
it's
we
your own
all,
opinion.
huh?
Yeah, it's your
No,
own opinion at the end of the
but
day.
what are your thoughts though? Because you the host. What are your thoughts?
I mean, I look at it as I'm for everybody, right? I look at my program like my university. Like I have black, I have
You know?
Can I ask you something,
Pakistan,
Eddie
I got
Kane?
white,
Can I ask you something,
I
Eddie
got a
Kane?
Mexican.
Can I ask you something? But and if it's gonna hurt your program, just say pass. But who pay their money faithfully?
Everybody pay me faithfully. Yeah, I don't really have
But
too many people.
he on the other side of town though.
But I got people that I got
He got
people in
people everywhere.
DMV. Yeah, I got people everywhere in that program.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just it don't. I think I look at it like this, right? So when I go out and I talk to like programs about money or whatever, everybody act like they don't got money, right? But I feel like if you really want something or you want to do something in life, like you gonna find a way to make it happen. You feel me? And Sean said it, black always want to hook up, right? Like black people always want to hook up. And I look at it as like the white people don't really ask for a hookup. Like you don't go in Walmart and go ask for a hookup. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
hey,
you gotta pay for the eggs. You gotta pay for the eggs before you leave.
you feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you gotta pay for the eggs before you leave.
So I feel like that's the deal that we kind of struggle, and we've been doing it for so many years, right?
Crabs in the bucket.
And I don't even think it's that though. I think like, damn, we looking out for our dude, but in reality, the white man or the Mexican man or the Pakistan, like they not like, nah, you it's $50. Oh yeah, pay $50. You know what I'm saying? Unless you like at a flea market or something like that on the streets or something. But like if you're doing business for business, like nah, like them numbers is the numbers. Like it ain't no deal. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's a preference, or it's kind of like, oh damn, I don't like Will, I ain't going to him, or I don't like Z, I ain't going to him. And it might not be off the color. It may be what something you said or who you messed with or whatever. Like that's why I don't have a problem with somebody doing the same thing that I do, because Walmart and Target is pretty much the same thing to me. Like you're gonna choose whoever you want to go to at the end of the day. Yeah, everybody got their own preference, but I don't necessarily look as like.
Well, I guarantee you, Ed, if you get all the Southern sector trainers on here and talk about what they go through on this side of the tracks over here, it's gonna be similar. It's gonna be similar stories.
So do you? So like you came up here. What was it? Wednesday last week? No,
Last Thursday.
So you came up here Thursday, right? And you was like, man, I just feel like it's my calling. So do you kind of sacrifice your calling, so say, but God don't want to see you struggle either, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he wants everybody to thrive and flourish, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what purpose is. That's what calling is, like using your purpose, your passion to make profit. So, but I feel like you saying, oh, that's my calling. So it's kind of like, how do you still thrive in that and like the results? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get like I do have my share of parents that do right and make sure I'm good. But then you got but I feel used because of the ones that don't. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying all black people don't take care of their business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But you got them ones that walk in the gym, bro, and they got an agenda, bro. They got an agenda to get over. They got an agenda to get over, bro. They not there for.
That shit hurt too, Eddie Kane. That shit hurt, dog.
Man, you know, and I'm sweating blood trying to make their kid better, bro. I'm not in there. This is not a hustle for me.
It's a life.
If you ever come just sit and watch, if you ever come just sit and watch me, bro, this is not a hustle. This is something I love doing, dog. I pour all my all into these kids. And so when people get over on you like that, bro, even if it's 30, 60, $90, maybe it might be $90 in one night. 3 people don't pay. Nigga, that's $90 though, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that you probably they doing too much counting the pockets instead of seeing the purpose in the results of what you actually doing. Like
exactly
what you actually doing. Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you something, Eddie Kane. When you hear about kids going in a transfer portal and this, that, and that, majority of the kids you see going in the transfer portal is kids that's being coached by black people.
Yeah. You can't really say that because it's a bunch of.
I said majority of them.
But I mean, it ain't a lot of black coaches out there like that though. It ain't a lot. It's more white coaches than it is black coaches.
Yeah, it's way more white coaches than black coaches.
From top to bottom.
It's way more. It's way more white. It's way more white female and white male coaches than it is black female and black male coaches.
What do you hear about? But what do you hear? But what do you hear about mostly kids, you know,
I
get
think it's
messed over.
I think it's a mix though. I think it's a mix because you will never like really know unless you actually go do your research on that. Like you would have to go do your research
No,
and
and
really,
don't hold up, don't get it, don't get. Let me say this, and I need this clip out there. It's got some dope ass black coaches out there, dog.
yeah.
It's got some
Yeah,
good black women out there that really love these kids and really do right by them. It's got
Mm-hmm.
some dope ass black men out there that's coaches that really love these kids and do right by them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Like I
And
look
so,
at I look at Bishop, like Bishop head black coach, North Lake Stoke won their conference. Like Norfolk State, they won.
good guy, good
Aggies,
guy over there.
yeah. North, what is it? North Carolina A&T, black coach, head black coach,
Well,
won his
I heard what's the name, Joni at Texas. I heard she got a heart made to go. I don't know her personally.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M, Joni.
Yep.
I heard she got a heart made to go. I don't know her personally, but from what I hear, she got a heart made to go.
Mm-hmm.
she is the sweetest lady. She is this. Her and Coach Mosley are the sweetest people in the world.
Yeah.
They, they recruited my daughter in high school. They still love on my kid, regardless that she don't play for them. Like come through the line when they played A&M played Alabama, they both stopped to genuinely hug her, talk to her, and tell them how proud they were of her. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't find people that do that. You don't find people that's out here that's genuinely like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Coach Mosley will call me and say, "Hey man, how my girl doing?" She's not ever coming to A&M, but he takes time out his day to say, "Hey, how my girl doing, man? She doing all right? I'm gonna get to see her this week. I just want to check in on her, see how she doing. She doing good, bro. You know what I'm saying?" So coaches like that, like Coach Close at UCLA, she's gonna always be my friend. She's gonna always her and Coach Perry gonna always be my friend. They're gonna always be my friend because they were really, really brutally honest and cared about my kid. They really did. They cared about my kid recruiting them, and they've never wavered, bro. So when I saw her get that Lord, the number one, I was so happy for her. I was extremely happy for her, man, because that's a great lady, man. Her coaching staff is the great coaching staff.
Shannon LeBluff.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
that
well,
woman is.
her last name changed now, but yeah, but it used to be Perry, and so
man.
Yeah,
that one. That's what you talking about. Man, that woman is a phenomenal woman. And I'm gonna tell you something, Kane. Her husband, Sean LeBluff at UCR. That man called me every day to check on Chantel. He ain't trying to recruit. He just cares about my.
You talking about Cali?
Love my
Love
my kids.
He done been in so many different universities. He was assistant coach at a lot of different schools. He been around the game a long time. He called to check on Zay too. Man.
Good people, dog. That's why I say it's not even the girl, the coach over there at Rutgers. Heart made to go, man.
Yeah.
Heart made to go. So it's not all up.
Yeah, I could go.
You see what I'm saying?
Go down the line. You got Duke head coach. You got Don. You got the dude that just won at Southern. You got Texas? What is it? Not Texas A&M. What's up, freaking name? At what the school you said earlier? Alabama A&M.
Yo, what's up, man? Listen, we got a new sock on the market. One of the best socks. No, I'm not talking about Nike. No, I'm not talking about Walmart. And I'm definitely not talking about Jordan. I'm talking about ASG. They got some of the best socks on the market. Some of the best socks on the market. Listen, man, the ASG, matter of fact, just let me open this more for you. The ASG Strike sock, the most comfortable sock known to man. I got a promo code right now. I'm coming, buy one, get one free, plus free shipping. The socks are like $24, so you basically paying for 2 pairs, $12 a sock, and you get free shipping. Link is in my description. Go get them now. ASG, the wave, get them.
Alabama A&M. Like it's just so many. Like Ole Miss, you got Coach Joe. Like you got a lot of good people. You got what's the name at Florida? The assistant.
I tell everybody this. Johnny Harris is a great lady, bro.
Harris, what school?
At Auburn.
Oh, Auburn.
The one that got fired at Auburn.
Gotcha.
That's a great woman, bro.
You know why? You know that I never met Johnny, but you know what a coach told me today? I was talking about a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Johnny is calling around, even though they fired her, trying to make sure all her kids good in a great situation.
Yeah. She has always
a coach in the SEC told me that today.
Yeah, she is a great woman, though. I don't get that fire. I never did. She did a great job of what she had a lot of injuries, and she did a great job with that team this year. So I didn't understand that. But man, like you talking about a person that can mentor to women. That's one. That's one right there, bro.
So
you know what I'm saying. So
you say and now I mean, like I said, I don't know her like on a personal level, but I know she's a good coach. But like when you say that's not a good fire, they did good. Why do you, is it based off like the record or you just
because listen,
I think it's a trending thing. Like I always when I see a lot of things happen at once, it's kind of like I feel like they just did that just to do that just because everybody else doing it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 5 coaches.
Well, see, I got a relationship. I got a relationship with her coaching staff. Some of them that was on her coaching staff, and it caught them off guard. It absolutely caught them off guard.
Gotcha.
They didn't think they was gonna get. They
right, because I talked to somebody who got a kid over there. They said it caught them off guard. They didn't know. Johnny didn't see that coming.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah, I think everything, like when I see a bunch of trades going on or whatever, like I just think it's a trending thing.
Well,
you fired them. You fired them. Oh, so we just about to fire her. We about to fire our coach.
No, but check this out though, Eddie Kane. When the tournament over, you ain't seen shit yet. Wait till that tournament over.
Oh, more coaches gonna get fired?
Listen. I know a coach right now. She said midway through the tournament, she gonna tell her staff they fired her staff. Damn. I'm gonna bring a whole new staff in. I'm paying these suckers for nothing. They lazy. They're not getting it done.
I know a school that's recruiting Lil Z, and the coach told me, "Hey man, we doing so good here, but we don't know where we're gonna be at next year." They won their conference tournament. They in the tournament, but they so good that they know it's all these jobs gonna open up, so they might go up. They might go up, and so they wherever we go, we still gonna want him. You know, that's how the coach talking to me. Yep.
I know a school in the Big 12 right now. Fired the whole staff. The AD told them, the head coach, you got 1 more year to get it done. And guess what? She finna go fire her whole staff and bring new people in there to get it. She got to save her job.
Yeah.
She got to save her job, so she got to bring new people in. Now,
it used to be
nothing yet. They finna fire a bunch of people.
Well, see, what happened to Coach Huey is Coach Huey is at a program where the men's basketball is always winning.
Yep.
And so it brings notice to the girls' basketball if you're not winning. Yep. So now if your men's team suck, then the girls' team can suck. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it don't make no difference. But when they getting all this hype and all this notoriety, it brings attention to the other programs.
True. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a good point too. Yeah. That's a good point.
So look at Auburn's men.
Yeah. Yeah.
Over there winning. Over there winning.
Yep. Top team in the nation.
Yeah.
They're winning.
Yeah.
Look at Arkansas.
Yep. So
look at Arkansas men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arkansas women's coach got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it all adds up, man. It all adds up, and it makes sense when you start looking at stuff like this.
I feel like that's tough to get fired over, like, because you comparing that guy's side different.
Well, Ed, hold on, Ed. As an athletic director, Ed, I want to put you as athletic director, Ed.
Yeah.
Why is Bruce Pearl winning? He getting all these good ass recruits, and we got the same resources. You got the same resources to go get the same kind of kids. Why you can't get these kids coming out?
But you're not giving me that much money to work with. You're not giving me that much money to work with.
They say Auburn got resources on the girls' side. Resources.
Oh well, I know Arkansas. Arkansas got
Arkansas
Tyson. Arkansas got Tyson Chicken behind.
I'm just saying that director.
No.
He looking at
I talked to Pete. I talked to Pauline over at that left Arkansas. She say the girls side. She say Mike Neighbors ain't got no resources. That's why he can't get kids over. They ain't got no money. And you want him to win. You want him to win with no money.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's what I'm saying though. So how can you compare the situation? Like now Auburn might be a little different, but it's like if you can't give us no resources,
let me tell you something, bro.
How can we go get those big dogs? Because I think people would want to come to
Let me tell you
Arkansas
something,
in the SEC.
Eddie Kane. Whoever get the Houston job gonna struggle. You want me to tell you why? They gonna have to get out there, man, and damn near be on the corner begging because the girls' side ain't got no they broke.
Cause they ain't been winning. They ain't been winning. When the last time they made it to the anything?
But here it is. Hold up. Here it is. My man's Pryor over in Houston getting $1 million in NIL.
What's the name, bro? Little bro finna get some bread. Flemings.
So, but they say the girls' side, Z, this is a coach that's broke. She said, I gotta figure. I told her, why are you scared? Houston got a bunch of money. You just got to get out there and hustle. It's a bunch of resources in Houston.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of people that'll give you some money. Here we didn't want to get his ass out there and work. That's what that was.
Yeah.
It's
so
resources here.
What do you feel like they doing with the roster? They gonna clean house with the roster?
Why would a coach keep that? That's what got the last person fired. What I'm keeping that here for? What am I keeping that here for?
Most coaches come in and they try to change. They don't if they didn't have no success with what they got.
Right.
Yeah, what
how
I'm
we going
for? This shit gonna get fired.
Exactly. Yep.
But,
unless you got a 6'8" over there, a 6'7" girl that you can work with, like you can't replace size.
But if I'm Houston, whoever come in, I'm keeping Kiki.
Yeah.
So
I'm keeping Kiki.
Whoever get that job, right? Let's say they happen to make the tournament, right? You know they kind of gotta leave. You know they gotta leave the tournament. Like they can't coach their team no more. Like if an assistant job, assistant coach, like you can't finish the tournament because you got to go into the portal and go look for kids in the portal.
Well, I think who's getting that job ain't got to worry about that because they're not going to no tournament. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
You know, so he or she probably already in the portal right now.
I mean, it's an attractable place because it's Big 12.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And it's an attractable place because it's Big 12. So it ain't like it's unattractive. You know what I'm saying? So you know,
say it's attractive. Like a woman. Z said it ain't like it. Z said it ain't like it. It's unattractive. Yeah, it's very attractive, man. But let me tell you something. It's just hypothetically just talking, right? If my kid went to Houston right now, and we just talking, I wouldn't even want no NIL money. You want me to tell you why, Eddie Kane? Go out and get her money. I know too many companies. That I can walk in and go get a 3,000 here, 2,000 here, 3 here, 2 here, 1 here. I can go hustle the money. There's too many people I know here.
Yeah.
Trey was up there.
There's too many people I know here. Why can't I go get no money?
Both of y'all want to hoop, man.
But Z can't go hustle for Zay. Z don't know nobody in Alabama. And ain't nobody in Dallas finna give Zay no money because she's weighing that. Now, if she played in Dallas, it makes sense. But I had two companies this year, lawyer firms, wanted to do something, so they say, but it doesn't make sense. She's way in St. Louis.
St. Louis, yeah.
Why would I give her some money to represent my company? She up there.
Yeah.
So I'm telling parents, if your kid whoever the coach is, get recruited to Houston, there's no reason your kid should be broke. There's too many resources here. You can walk in the company. You can walk in the company and get some money, especially if that motherfucker know how to play. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. You go get your 2,000, 3,000. You know, that's tax write-offs for a lot of companies.
It's a very attractable place, but I don't
place, dog. I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm telling you, man. Let my kid get an opportunity to play out here. I'm throwing a whole parade. I'm gonna tell the coach I need to get her to Houston. I'm bringing all the slabs out, put them in front of U of H. It's gonna be a block party in front of that motherfucker, man.
Oh, that'd be
I'm gonna turn that joint up, man.
You know what's crazy? I think that's like one of the hottest jobs
Yeah,
to get right now. To be honest, that
bro,
I would say
it's a
that.
marketable place, Z.
Yeah, that's why I say
Let me tell you something,
it's
bro.
marketable.
I want to tell y'all something. I just got back from Houston. Went down to Houston for basketball this weekend. Let me tell you something. Texas in general, it's so many bad motherfuckers around here that can hoop, bro.
Yep.
Like in general, it just Texas
But
is a
Texas is
hot
the
pool
mecca
for
of
basketball.
Texas. New York used to be, but Texas is the mecca of basketball.
Yep.
No,
It's close. It's
bro,
close.
no. Who
I ain't
is New York,
New York.
Indiana,
I ain't
Midwest?
gonna lie.
But
That New York atmosphere for basketball
no,
coaches
it
is different,
used to be
bro.
New York, man.
It's
It used
different,
to be.
bro.
Eddie
Bro,
Kane,
they'll pack a gym out so quick in New York, bro.
but Eddie
It
Kane,
ain't even
Eddie
close.
Kane.
But we had Boswell in Lancaster or Duncanville in Lancaster, and it had never, bro. If it was on the
How
East
many?
Coast and it was
How
two
many?
rivalry schools,
Eddie Kane. How many
bro,
kids? How many kids coming out of New York right now? That's big time kids on girls. I'm just like, go look at the top 100 list and tell me what's coming out of New York versus Texas.
that East Coast is different, bro.
I
That East Coast,
respect it.
that shit is
Just say,
different, bro.
Hey, it's different.
Bro, that East Coast is different, bro.
It's different.
That
Now,
man,
I'm gonna say this here, I'm gonna say this here, and I've heard this like people say like that Texas is or Texas is the new Mecca.
it is.
The Mecca's always the beginning of something, right? We're the evolution of basketball. Obviously, we're the evolution. The reason I say that is because one, we're skilled and we're athletic, and we got that dog. You can take a Texas player anywhere and kill. So once upon a time, the East Coast was known for their handles and their
Flash.
flash and dash.
Yeah.
California was known for their fundamental and finesse.
Finesse.
We
Finesse.
got all that.
That's
We got all
what I'm trying to tell
that.
you, Eddie Kane. That's what I'm trying to.
yeah,
Eddie Kane, I respect.
But this is the thing though. I wouldn't say we're the Mecca. Now, have we evolved into something different? Yes, we have. Like, if you say, yeah,
I
I got
gotta
a
say
Texas
this
kid,
though, Swindle.
go ahead.
Swindle, I got a lot of college coaches that say
I was just
they only
gonna go here.
want Texas kids.
Yes.
That's
I
my
got
point. That's my
I got a
point.
lot of college coaches that say that
And
now.
hold up, Tony.
I'm serious.
Tony, I got a college coach today up on the East Coast, right? And say, what is it gonna take, Will, for me to get my hands in a pot for Texas kids? You
Yep.
up there?
Mm-hmm.
You up there with the best
But
of the
once
best?
again, that's my point. That's my point right there. Because we're a big pot of gumbo, even though that's Louisiana. We're a big pot of gumbo. We have the athlete that's skilled. I mean, basically, we have the East Coast, the West. We got all the ingredients here. And that's why I say we are the evolution of it. We evolved into something, not just an athlete. Because once upon a time, we just had quote unquote athletes. We don't have athletes no more. We have complete ball players.
yeah,
You're getting
Yeah.
point guards out of here. You're getting post
yeah.
players out of here. You're getting shooting guards out of here. You're getting on the men's side and the women's side.
But
Absolutely.
what I'm saying is the atmosphere
Now, I will say this here: the atmosphere of New York
is
is
different.
different.
Is different,
It's
bro.
different.
Well,
Well, so you
I
mean
played
like
at
if we go to a Rutgers Park or
No,
something?
no,
yeah.
bro.
Not even
Now
not even just a Rucker
even
Park.
even a high school
If
game,
you go to the
Will.
right high school,
Bro,
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
standing room only. Standing room
But hold up.
only in
But does that make hold up? But does that make that be the mecca of basketball?
No. The Mecca is always the beginning of something. The Mecca is always the
So
beginning of something.
let's take Mecca. Does that make it say is that New York has better players than
Did I
Texas?
say that?
That's exactly what Eddie Kane is saying. That's what
No, I
Eddie
thought he
Kane
was
is
just talking about
saying.
the atmosphere of it. No, I thought he was
Nah.
Atmosphere
talking about
doesn't got
the
nothing to do
atmosphere.
with the best players.
No,
that changes
atmosphere doesn't have nothing.
that changes the dynamic of the game, though. The
No,
game that you play in, bro.
so you
Yes, it
telling me if I
does.
pack a gym out right
Everybody
now,
can't play in that
if I
type of
pack a gym
environment,
out right
bro.
now and put 5,000 people in the gym, that's gonna change everything. If a player can't play, she can't play. That
That
motherfucker line to
changes.
freeze up in front of all them people.
See,
That's true too.
it's different
So
playing
just
in front of 200 people than playing 5,000 people.
I mean,
Well,
there's
the
lights.
thing
That's the
about
thing. There's light and then there's
the
light.
thing the thing about Texas basketball is so much of it that you're never going to get a crowd like that. Like back in the day, though, I ain't gonna lie. Like back in 2015, 2014, when Pro Skills and Cypher and DFW played each other, that shit looked like New York, bro.
They said it. They said that.
Okay.
It looked like I got pictures of it. I could send
They
y'all.
said it was
I'll send it tonight when we
room
get
only,
off.
man.
It was absolutely nuts, bro.
For real?
When I mean absolutely nuts, it
That's
was
what I want to
nuts.
see.
But
Yeah.
it's so it's so many teams now to where you don't get that vibe no more because everybody's elite.
But
You
so
gotta
say for instance that Duncanville, like it's the boys game. Let's just say even on the boys side, right? Bro, the game should have been packed. You feel what I'm saying? Like I feel like that type of stuff, bro. You gotta bring the city for that.
but Ed, can I
but
say this? Can I say this, Ed?
Go ahead.
A lot of people scared to go to that shit because how we act.
Oh, well, sure.
I don't go no more. I watch on the NFL network. I watch it on that because I don't want to smell like a pound of kush when I leave out of there, and I don't want to be where niggas be like, "Yo, bro, what the fuck?" And niggas might be shooting. I got to take a chance on me and my son trying to go walk to and we done got shot by just standing there. You know what I'm saying?
And
The
right,
wrong
bro.
person, the
I
wrong
went to
time.
that Juco event, bro.
That makes
I
sense.
went to that Juco event this weekend. It smelled like nothing but weed through there.
Bro,
Yeah.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a pet peeve of mine. And I really don't be want to say nothing because I don't be trying to get nothing started, bro. And it's cool if you smoke, you do your own thing. But bro, coming out in public, bro, around these kids,
I mean,
smelling
bro,
like
it
that.
smelled like
it's a time and a place
it
for it,
smelled like
man.
Bro,
a
you should have.
pound in Lee College, Jack.
Bro, you should have seen what it smelled like at the Kimball playoff game. Lizzie and them played before them. When the Kimball people walked in there, bro, nigga, you needed 100,000 stick-ups, nigga. See, the
But
plug
it be
in everywhere,
bro,
dog.
when they come in there,
That
bro,
boy
it be the
said
mom
stick
and daddy.
ups.
It be the mama and daddy smelling like that.
Well, it ain't the kids, Will.
I don't get it, bro. I don't have nothing against who smoke.
Right.
I just don't like to smell that shit around me.
I just don't like it coming out when you coming in public situations with kids
Well,
and
I don't
everything.
want to
Cause
smell, bro. I come in here, bro, with an expensive smell on me. I got some Centile 33, some Bond number 9, some Creed. I don't want to fuck up my fragrance with this shit. I
Yeah.
don't want to fuck
And
up
it's
my
going
fragrance with this.
and it's gonna
Show me
do
some,
it. And it's
Willie,
gonna
you
mess it
fucking with
up.
my aroma right now, man.
It's
My aroma,
gonna
man.
mess it up.
It's
yeah,
gonna fuck my whole aroma up.
yeah.
So
How you
Ed,
gonna
to respond to what you're saying, I'm telling you, a lot of people don't come out no more because of the environment now and the culture where we are.
That makes sense.
whoop,
Now,
See,
when
whooping
you when you
that,
say
referees,
when
and
you
I'll
say
say
that,
this
that
part
makes
right here,
sense
and
though.
that's the difference
whooping
between
referees,
Yeah.
going off on referees and all that. You know, you talking about come to the car, dog. It's bigger than that, man. I'm not gonna go to the car behind no motherfucker. Your kid don't even have a chance at going play on the next level. You want to play pistols with me, man? I'm fit to go, Jack. You got it. You can have it.
and that's the difference. And that's the difference between, like, let's go back to the
You
East
can have
Coast.
it, Eddie K.
They
I
know,
don't want
like,
it.
dealing with the basketball side of it. This is basketball.
Right.
It's just basketball.
Yeah.
Like, this is a place where, hey, keep that, take that somewhere else. This is
Eddie
basketball.
Kane, how many
Refs can be
parents
horrible. Refs
wanted to
can
put
be
hands
great.
on you, Eddie Kane? Since you've been in this, how many parents have tried to put hands on you, Eddie Kane?
I ain't never really just had no parent really wanted to, because I'm on
Well,
a different side.
come on now,
Really,
Eddie
I'm on a
Kane.
different.
Now, Eddie Kane, I done heard you tell a parent before. Well, we can go outside.
Was I recording the game that day? I don't know if I was
The
recording the game. I might have been just watching.
the dude was messing with you because you wasn't recording something. Yeah, you do it, and you say, man, I ain't finna do all this shot. We can go outside, man.
Nah, oh yeah, it was about a call, it was about a ref making a call or whatever. But like that's just me just kind of, cause I be so into the game and shit at the end of the day, like shit, we talking, like, you know what I'm saying? But like you wanna take, and that's the thing, like a lot of people don't know how to talk noise and just let it be. Like that's just with hooping,
They
whenever
want to take
like
it to the next level.
that you so you so what is the word I'm looking for? You so your emotional intelligence is down, so you want to take it to the next level, and yeah, that bro, you can't talk noise and cheer for a team or play or whatever the case may be. Like, I feel like talking noise is a part of the game at the end of the day. Like, disagreements is a part of the game. So when you try to take it to the next level, yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. I done been to some games, some mamas out there squabbling, and kids can't play a lick of basketball. Y'all out
Yeah.
there
Yep.
tearing the joint up, and kids can't play a
But
lick. I don't even get it.
them be the
Yeah,
ones.
what
The
is
ones that
this
the
about?
kids that can't play.
The kid.
Bro, y'all don't even want to get me started on 8U basketball. Mama's out in the middle of the court, titties out, fighting hard as hell, nigga, at 8U basketball. Nigga.
He ain't lying.
What are y'all doing, man? What are y'all
Titties all
doing?
wigs on the floor. All that.
Yeah, kids crying, man, I just be looking like, what are we doing, man?
But
What are we
but if you
doing?
think about it though, think about the level though. Think about all the top 100 kids. You don't see none of their parents acting a fool like that. Like you don't see the top 150 kids. It's the sorry kids that the parents be acting a fool.
Well, hold up,
Like,
hold up, Eddie Kane.
I
It's
ain't
some
never.
top 100 kids' daddies. I done seen some daddies get real jiggy up there, man. You know, boys get real jiggy on that sideline, man. But it didn't turn into no boxing, man. It just turned into a lot of lip wrestling.
Yeah,
Just
that's what.
competitive
Like,
lip wrestling.
but that's
like,
part. Like I said,
like,
that's part
look,
of it though.
watching John Morant daddy in high school on that sideline, nigga, that nigga was a fool, boy. Yeah,
But I
he
feel.
was a fool over there.
But I feel like that's part. Like I feel like that's part of it. Like you gonna talk noise for your kid. Like yeah, that's my kid. Like when I'm in my daughter volleyball games, boy, I be lit in there. I be talking noise and everything. But like I don't be to a level where I'm just going back and forth with a parent though. But
No, what you do is let your kid know you support her. You're not degrading other kids.
yeah, I'm not degrading no other
And
kid.
see, that's what parents do now. Parents talk about other people's babies, and
Yeah.
that's when things go sideways.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always told parents, you keep your comments strictly to your kid only.
Yep.
Don't talk to nobody else, baby. Don't say nothing to nobody else, baby. Don't, cause we're in an era now where that's all they waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
What you say? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, and it is up. It's up from there. It's up from there, man. You know what I'm saying? So I sit by myself. I always have. At my daughter's game, at Lil Z game, I sit way by myself where I can't hear no parents say, pass the ball, get off the ball. That, I don't want to hear none of that shit.
Right,
I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? That way I don't get upset because they don't even know basketball. They don't even know basketball. The motherfuckers just saying shit. And if you ain't, and then when they kid get the ball, they don't say nothing. They don't, motherfucker dribble the life out that motherfucker. Not once you hear them say pass it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just tell people all the time. I sit way away from everybody, bro. I be in my own little corner. Yep.
Yeah. Nah, like, yeah, I think that's the thing with the parents nowadays, bro. Like, I think it's hard because you want to see your kids shine, but it's like,
Somebody said it's Tony in a music video.
but you see, oh shoot. We can't even hear you. We can't even hear you.
Yeah, it look like Teddy Riley over there.
We can't even hear you. Yeah, we can't hear
you. On mute?
No,
You
my
on
bad.
mute?
I was on mute. No, yeah, man. They yellow lens, man. You gotta have them, man. Man.
Hey, I thought you was Teddy Riley.
All right, y'all got the joke. Ha ha.
Yeah, man. Oh, shit, man. All right, man.
Y'all
Yeah, I
crazy.
better get up off, man. God damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with that one. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.
All right, now.
All right, y'all be cool.